So number 8 is create life balance, which I guess is related to that as well,
They're
right?
all
They're all
yeah,
related, as we said.
they feed into each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. I guess when it comes to life balance, it's, people have a lot of thoughts about that in terms of work and family and
Yeah.
But I think there's also let's say balance with your body, right? Balance with your, I don't know, beliefs as well, right? How do you see this life balance?
Again, it's all encompassing for me. I break it down into different areas. The 9 Principles of Personal Power is a program to get people that virtually have no understanding to move forward. I can get deeper and deeper, and I do. But for the purposes within this program, in the creating life balance, again, it all starts with understanding what's important to you. Mm-hmm. If health is important to you, does that mean you never eat another donut? Is that balanced? Again, I'm not here to judge it. I'm just here to put the questions forward. But even within that as well, I actually go further than the physical aspects, so health, family, and making sure that you have the right balance based on where you are at this point in life, and I do all that kind of stuff. But I go further and I talk about energies, and I talk about things at an etheric level. And I refer to divine masculine and divine feminine. And divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy is very misunderstood. Outside of this dimension, there is no gender. There's no gender identification. There is simply a balance of energies. And these energies, so a lot of people identify masculine and feminine with physical attributes. Yes, there's physical attributes of a gender. Absolutely. One we identify as male, one we identify as female. This is not that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the power of divine masculine and divine feminine. And in Life Balance, I introduce this and I encourage people to start exploring this and understanding that divine masculine, divine feminine is within each of us. Mm-hmm. And that if we are not respecting the feminine energy, we will become angry, we will become stressed, we will become fearful, we will become, if we're not respecting the masculine energy, I mean, there's all kinds of things, but we can become very complacent because that masculine energy, I always say, I use a very high level, but I use the example of the sea. And you've got the waves crashing in. We had some great storms not too long ago here. They were amazing. And this high-level, overly simplistic explanation, that is the masculine energy, that driving, that force, that push, 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 go, go. The feminine is that undercurrent that's making that possible. It's that easing back and making sure that things keep moving. Mm-hmm. Right? And sometimes you need the force. Mm-hmm. Mostly you don't. Or maybe you do. So this is starting to understand that.
Like that. And I like that that's after the self-discipline, right? Because we could take that to an extreme as well, right? And not respect the feminine and the masculine energies around that.
There's a lot of in today's culture, the divine masculine is these energies are very off balance for many people. Mm-hmm. Many people. Mm-hmm. There's many men with natural genetic physical male energy that have far too much male energy. Mm-hmm. It's too much, and women. And when men have too much male energy, they become overly emotional and explosive, which is not good because the feminine energy,
not necessarily vulnerable or expressive, right?
Because the feminine energy is what honors that. It's what holds that space for emotions. Mm-hmm. And if they're not honoring that feminine, they're going to be just blah, blah, Same with me. It's not just men. Yeah. Even as a female, that's the same with me. That's too much masculine. I've got to honor that, Mm-hmm. So.